What up, beautiful people? It's your boy Nick, aka Afrobeast, aka Crazy Leg, aka Asaguda, one and only President Guda, all the way from Ghana, and I actually attended Royal Technical College.
Life is full.
Alright, so I remember the first day when I entered the school with my big sister and then a family friend who actually introduced me to the Royal Technical College. I was in my khaki and then my white and then my fresh Sebago. Fresh leather Sebago, you know me, if you know me, you know I don't joke with my drapes, you know how we do. So, fresh Sebago, and then, you know, my first time in SS, so I had no idea what was going on. So, this guy was my mate, and then he just walked up to me, and then he's like, hey, why haven't you tucked your shirt in? And then the family friend looked at him and was like, why haven't you also tucked your shirt in? He said, and then he was trying to tell me to kneel down. Yeah, so my own classmate was telling me to kneel down. And then my uncle said I shouldn't let anybody bully me because when I see someone wearing a white and khaki shorts, then it means the person is also a fresher. Do you understand? Yeah, man. So that was the first experience I had in school. I almost got punished by my own classmate. Trust me, that guy, me and him never saw eye to eye. So we completed high school. Let me think. Yes. The most embarrassing moment in school is me. I'm the type that doesn't like going to school on time. Hey, if they give us a date that, oh, we are resuming on the 1st of, let's just say August, I'll come 21st. I'll come 21st of August. So I remember one time I was coming to school after school thinking that school is no longer in session because they've closed, and then not only there was a roll call. Fresh boy things, walking, my bag behind me, yeah, wearing my J's and everything. I'm coming. Bang, 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 bang. And then the way our assembly hall is, you never know there's an assembly unless you get to the entrance of the assembly hall. So I was just passing on the compound, and then boom, roll call was going on. Headmaster was there, everyone was there, and then I just froze. Like, after that point in time, all the attention was on me because the whole assembly was quiet and there was trouble in the school. So I just got there and then they saw me. Even the way I was looking, if you just look at me, you see trouble. When you just look at me, you see trouble. So the director just called me in front of the whole school, and I went. He was like, where are you from? I said, oh, I'm not reporting from school. One, I can't say I went out from the school because one, I don't have an exit. So I had to say the truth. I'm like, oh, I'm coming from the house. He said, so since school resumed, you are now coming? I said, yes. He said, why? And I said, I was sick. And then he asked me to go and bring my receipts from the hospital that showed I was sick. And I went outside and I went to see some graphic designer or whatever guy to just give me a receipt. So I paid him and then he gave me the receipt. Not knowing the receipt. The receipt that he gave me is the receipt from my director's hospital. So when I just got there, I was like, okay, this is my receipt. And he said, okay. And he asked me to kneel down in front of the whole school. I knelt down and then he started. He said, look at this boy. He told me he stays in Ashaiman. I asked him to go and bring the hospital's receipt, and then he went to a place and brought my old hospital receipt. And then, listen, that day, they lashing for me. And they lashed me, son. I don't know if it sits safe. Hey, see you, they lashed me. They lashed my ear. Someone be, don't cry. Hey, see me, Nungwa school, they talk to me. On a school anthem, they sing Spanish. Hey! High school, I had so many nicknames. They were calling me Spider-Man. They were calling me Element. Okay, so let me explain the Spider-Man nickname. So when I was in Form 3, I don't usually go for preps. I always jump the wall and I'll go to town. You understand? So there was this day I went to town, you know, boys thing, went to follow. Kontomia, there was this guy in my school, he was called Kontomia. He was actually being called Kontomia because he was asked to write about his favorite food and then he couldn't spell Kontomri. And then he wrote Kontomia. So yeah, they were calling him Kontomia. Yeah, Kontomia, and then we had Sexy Atomu. He was actually a baker, but then he always comes to school late. and all of that. Yeah. Apparently, my nickname appeared to be the most notorious boy in school, and I was always close to the administration because I was the school prefect, office boy, and everything. But they didn't know that I was the notorious boy until final year. They wanted us to that same name was the person known to be the best dancer in the school, so they needed someone to stand for our school in a dance competition. And they're like, okay, we know the reason why Element isn't owning up, because he thinks we are going to punish him for all the bad things he's done since Form 1. But this time around, it's because of this. So they called all the school teachers to come and sign on a board that, and if Element owns up, they won't touch him, they won't do anything, they just want him to stand for the school. So we're at worship. We're at worship, and then they announced, they said, please, we are begging you, if you know your name is Element. As at that point in time, I'm standing behind the director that was speaking. I was standing behind the director that was speaking, so like, oh, if you know your name is Element, please own up. We need you to come and stand for the school in an upcoming dance competition. And then the students were like giggling. Everyone was like, and I was standing behind the director. They asked so many times, and then when I stepped forward, like, everyone was shocked. All the teachers, okay, the students knew me, but then the headmistress and the teachers in the school, they were all shocked. They're like, you, school prefect, IC president, office boy, the most notorious boy in this school. That day was like a movie. That day was like a movie. Like, I couldn't enter the office that day because if I had entered, the kind of punishment they would give me would be bad. Top 3 girls' schools. Ola girls, side, yeah, and side, and Krobo girls, yeah, and Krobo girls. Ola girls, side, and Krobo girls, yeah. We do distinction, and I got distinction. Thank you very much. Area of a circle. Area of a circle, oh, it's simple. Pi r square, right? Yeah, pi r square, yeah. No. I will go to that city school. Hey, no. If I had the chance to go to school, back to school, I'll go to a mixed school, and then I would actually go to WASSCE. That's actually been my dream school growing up as a kid. I wanted to go to WASSCE, but oh yeah, no, me, I was a womanizer, so I did. So apparently I was very popular at Stubborn, so I had so many girlfriends from different schools. I'm actually confessing now, so if you see me, I apologize for playing with your heart when I was in high school. So yeah, I had a lot of girlfriends when I was in school, high school, because man, fashionista that time in high school, you have every girl you can actually dream of. So yeah, I had so many girlfriends when I was in school. So me, the love life for me in high school was acting. So shout out to my roommates, because when I was in school, we sacked everybody in the dorm, and then we were only 3 living in the dorm because we were too stubborn and no one could live with us. So shout out to Creamy, shout out to Rasta, aka Simon Smith. Yeah, those are the only 2 stubborn people I was rolling with when I was in school. Yeah, shout out to all the dancers I was dancing with in school. Shout out to Scott, shout out to Ninoy, shout out to Francis, shout out to the twins, the Teshi twins. Yeah. Sakata, Madaba, Famomo, Japata, Famomo, Japata, Mintio.